Out of the war in Ukraine, Martha Raddatz is there as Russia now attacks Ukraine. Russia saying it's retaliation for those Ukrainian drones. Tonight, Martha's exclusive interview with President Zelensky. Zelensky revealing it was actually Russian drivers who unknowingly drove those Ukrainian drones deep inside Russia. Martha Raddatz tonight and her exclusive interview from Kyiv as those Russian missiles came down overnight.
Tonight, Ukraine reeling from a deadly and terrifying barrage. Nearly 500 Russian missiles and drones raining down on Ukraine. Russia says this is retaliation for that stunning Ukrainian attack, those Ukrainian drones that flew deep inside Russia and set Russian military planes on fire. Now, Russian missiles slamming this neighborhood in video circulating online. And outside Kyiv, where we are, explosions as Russia's fury is felt here. Ukraine's national athletics team taking cover as bombs fell around them. We took shelter during a relentless 4-hour-long assault here, our team in the bunker, as Russia targeted nearly every corner of Ukraine. More than 50 people have been killed or wounded in these attacks. And tonight, with his country under attack, my exclusive interview with President Zelenskyy.
Yes, quite a night. Thank you for coming. Yeah, a difficult night.
We ask about that brazen drone attack on Russia. Drones launching out of containers atop trucks, soaring toward their targets, setting multiple Russian warplanes, including nuclear-capable bombers, on fire. Zelenskyy telling me it took 1.5 years to plan, then making this stunning revelation, saying the Russians themselves unknowingly delivered those drones to their locations.
You had Russian drivers who had no idea.
They didn't know.
They didn't
The drivers didn't know what they do. Yeah, they just did their job.
And 3 years into this bloody war, we asked the Ukrainian leader to respond to this comment from President Trump, comparing it to 2 children fighting in the park.
Sometimes you see 2 young children fighting like crazy. They hate each other and they're fighting in a park. And you try and pull them apart. They don't want to be pulled. Sometimes you're better off letting them fight for a while and then pulling them apart.
Do you think the president is getting that message when he says things like it's 2 children fighting?
А президент – це не відносно президента Трампа, а будь...
It's not about President Trump, Zelenskyy told me. It's really about any person who is thousands of miles away and cannot fully feel and understand this pain, adding, we are not kids with Putin at the playground. He is a murderer who came to this park to kill the kids. And David, President Zelenskyy telling me he does not believe that Putin wants peace and is urging President Trump and world leaders to put much stronger sanctions on Russia. Meanwhile, here in Ukraine, those intense Russian bombings continue.